John F. Kennedy once stated, "Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future." In this profound quote, JFK captures the essence of a powerful truth. Change, constant and relentless, is the law that governs our existence. It's the force that propels us forward, reshaping our lives, our societies, our world. JFK's words echo the wisdom of the ages, but they also reflect his forward-thinking mentality. He was a man who understood that progress is inevitable and that to resist change is to resist the very nature of life itself. He saw that the future wasn't something to fear, but rather something to anticipate, to prepare for, to embrace. Consider the implications of this perspective. If we're always looking back, mired in what was or what is, we're bound to miss what could be. We become like a driver who's constantly looking in the rearview mirror, unaware of the road unfolding ahead. But when we shift our gaze forward, we open ourselves up to the possibilities that lie on the horizon. This notion isn't just about personal growth, it's about societal progress too. It's about understanding that the world is in a constant state of flux, and that to remain stagnant is to fall behind. It's about recognizing that the challenges we face today require new solutions, fresh ideas, innovative approaches. Change can be daunting, no doubt about it. It's often accompanied by uncertainty, by the fear of the unknown. But let's remember JFK's words. Let's remember that change is the law of life. It's not something to be feared, but rather something to be harnessed, something to be guided and shaped for the betterment of our lives and our world. So let's not look only to the past or present, let's look to the future. Let's not resist change, but embrace it. Let's not fear the unknown, but welcome it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. To miss the future, as JFK warned, is to miss the opportunities that come with change. JFK once said, "Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction." Now let's take a moment to appreciate the profound depth of this statement. Imagine you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. You're rowing tirelessly, your muscles straining with each stroke. That's effort. You're braving the towering waves and the howling wind. That's courage. Yet without a compass, without knowing where you're going, you're merely drifting. You're battling the sea, but to what end? This, my friends, is the essence of JFK's wisdom. Effort and courage are the fuel of our journey. They are indispensable, but they need purpose and direction to guide them. Purpose is our why. It's the reason we get up in the morning, the reason we push through the pain, the reason we persevere when the odds are against us. It's the beacon that lights our path, the destination we're striving for, and direction, that's our how. It's our plan, our strategy, our roadmap. It's the steps we take, the path we follow, the decisions we make. Without direction, our efforts are scattered, our courage wasted. With direction, every step we take, every battle we fight, brings us closer to our goal. So let's embrace JFK's wisdom. Let's not just strive and be brave. Let's find our purpose, our why, and let's set a direction, our how. Whether it's to write a book, to climb a mountain, to build a business, or to change the world, let's not just dream it, let's plan it. Let's do it. Let's turn our boat around and row with all our might, not aimlessly, but towards our destination. And remember, it's not just about reaching the destination, it's also about the journey. The struggles we overcome, the lessons we learn, the growth we experience. That's the real value of effort. That's the real reward of courage. With purpose and direction, our efforts and courage can lead us to our desired destination. In the words of JFK, the rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. This profound statement from one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century underscores the intertwined nature of our freedoms. When we think of freedom, it's easy to consider it in isolation, as something that belongs to us individually. But the truth is, freedom is not a solitary concept. It is a collective responsibility, a social contract that binds us together as a society. It's a delicate dance of rights and responsibilities where the misstep of one can stumble the march of many. Imagine a world where the rights of a single individual are violated. It may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but like a ripple in a pond, the impact of that violation spreads, creating a wave of uncertainty that threatens the freedoms of all. This is the interconnectedness of our rights. This is the responsibility of freedom. Our freedoms are not just about what we can do, but also about what we allow others to do. It's about understanding that our actions or inactions can have far-reaching effects. It's about recognizing that by denying someone else's rights, we are, in essence, jeopardizing our own. So let us not take our freedoms lightly. Let us not forget that the freedoms we enjoy today were hard-won by those who came before us. They were not given, but earned through struggle and sacrifice. And they are not guaranteed, but must be continually defended. In this intricate tapestry of freedoms, each thread is as important as the next. Each one strengthens the whole, and when one is tugged or torn, the entire fabric is weakened. Let's remember then, that the violation of one person's rights is not just their problem. It's our problem. It's a threat to the freedoms we hold dear, a threat to the society we've worked so hard to build. In safeguarding the rights of others, we protect our own freedom. Because, as JFK so eloquently put it, the rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. JFK famously declared, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." The essence of this statement is as powerful today as it was over 6 decades ago. It's a call to public service, a call to civic duty, a call to each one of us to contribute to our communities and our country. But what does it really mean? It means to be proactive, to take action, to make a difference. It's about understanding that the strength of a nation lies in the hands of its people, and that it's through our collective efforts that we can shape a better tomorrow. It's about recognizing that we are not just individuals living in isolation, but part of a larger community. Each one of us has something unique to offer, a unique role to play. It might be as grand as running for office or as simple as volunteering at a local food bank. No act of service is too small, and every contribution matters. However, it's not just about doing something, it's about doing something with purpose, with passion. It's about understanding that in serving others we are not just helping them, but also growing as individuals. We are learning about empathy, about resilience, about the power of collaboration. In a world that often seems divided, public service is a way to bring people together. It's a way to bridge divides, to foster understanding, and to create a sense of unity. It's a way to show that despite our differences, we all share a common goal, the desire for a better, more prosperous, and more united nation. So, let's answer JFK's call. Let's step up, let's take action. Let's stop expecting our country to serve us and start serving our country, because it's in giving that we receive, and it's in serving that we find purpose. In serving our country, we build a stronger, more united nation. John F. Kennedy once said, "Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind." And how profound those words ring, even today. Kennedy's vision of a peaceful world was not just a dream, but a call to action. A call that echoes through the ages, urging us to understand the destructive nature of war and the necessity of pursuing peace. War, as we know, is a dark cloud that casts a long and ominous shadow over humanity. It brings devastation, loss, and heartbreak. It disrupts lives and fractures societies. However, Kennedy believed that we, as a collective, have the power to change this narrative. He understood that peace is not just the absence of conflict, but a harmonious coexistence that fosters mutual respect and understanding. Kennedy's words remind us that peace is not a passive state, but an active pursuit. It's about making conscious decisions every day to choose understanding over conflict, compassion over hostility, and love over hatred. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and treating each other with the dignity and respect we all deserve. But how do we make this transition from conflict to peace? Kennedy believed that it starts with each one of us. It starts with the recognition that we are all part of this global community, interconnected and interdependent. It starts when we choose to see the humanity in each other, when we choose to listen rather than argue, to understand rather than judge, to build bridges rather than walls. Peace is not a destination but a journey. It's a journey that requires courage, patience, and perseverance. It's a journey that may be difficult and challenging, but one that is worth undertaking. Because at the end of the day, peace is not just about preventing wars. It's about creating a world where every individual can thrive, where every voice is heard and every life is valued. Kennedy's vision may seem idealistic, but it's a vision that is within our reach, if we choose to strive for it. Remember, the path to peace begins with each one of us.